So what is the crack, everyone? It is Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday the 30th of May. Yeah. Busy day today. It's been a busy week. If you haven't seen the last video, we are very close to launching. The kitchen is finished, it's ready. There's a few small things to be just fixed, like the gas hob just needs to be tweaked a little bit. And it's been a busy week kind of in preparation for that, and still kind of on sales and just like doing taster sessions with other kind of corporates and companies to try and like build some contacts and some contracts. So it's been a mental busy week. We are in doing a tasting session in Daylight in Limerick, so that is in half an hour's time. Then I have a meeting at 4:30, and then at 6 then we have an event tonight. Well, I have an event. I was invited to Sean Gallagher's new book launch. So Sean Gallagher used to be on Dragon's Den, ran for the president. I met him last year at the GSEA Awards, and we have been in contact like very slightly since then. So I was invited to this through the LEO, so I actually can't wait for that. It's going to be nice. At least I have an event to kind of sit back and relax a little bit, and then just kind of come back into the mayhem again tomorrow. So Thursday and Friday are pretty booked up as well, but it is all good. Everything, I like this stress, I like this busyness, because everything is moving in the right direction. You know, being stressed and being busy isn't a bad thing once you know what you're doing and you have a plan in place. And I very much am of that kind of system where everything is blocked in. It is done to the hour. My whole diary is like written up, ready to go, and I just kind of knock things out then straight away. It's not guessing what to do tomorrow, what to do Friday. I need to have structure, I need to have routine and a plan in place, but it works out pretty well. So I'm gonna go do this, make a good job of it, make a good impression, and then I will probably let this vlog roll throughout the week, throughout the weekend, and we'll see what we get up to. Thursday, I was in the kitchen this morning. I had to be there for like 7:30 to meet the plumber. There's like one issue with the gas ring cooker, so we're trying to fix that now before next week. 10 o'clock, or it's probably later than that, 10 or half 10, having my first meal, which is overnight oats. So I made this last night because I knew I had to be up at like 6 this morning. I will play the recipe clip for that now.
I'm breathing in poison, trying to keep my eyes open while you're out there flirting. You're too busy loving your double life. Yeah, I was scared to leave you. You were too good at leaving. No more waiting around. Yeah, I'm sneaking out of this mess this time. So say goodbye. You'll never get close to me again.
So it is the easiest thing to make in the world. I always do it if I know I'm going to be rushed in the morning, or if I know like I just don't want to cook breakfast, or if I'm not hungry at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'll bring this, I'll fast for a few hours, and I'll enjoy it then. And it's so quick, tasty, and it's delicious. But right now I'm just waiting. I have another meeting in about half an hour, so I'm going to eat this, listen to a podcast, and enjoy this sun. It is so amazing in Ireland this week. The sun has been shining for the last 5 days. It reached like, I think, the hottest day of the year so far. Like when the sun is out, everyone in Ireland is just 10 times happier. So it's just, there's a good atmosphere around the place. So I will fill you in later on how the day is going. So it's 8 o'clock. If you ever wonder what it's like to train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in 25-degree heat outside, and you're downstairs in a yoga studio basement with no aircon, no windows, this is what it looks like dripping. And I mean, like, I may as well have been swimming. That is my new obsession. It is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm doing it for about 3 months, properly for about 3 months, give or take, and just love it. It's the most difficult, it's hard to even explain. Actually the most technical, like requires so much technique and discipline, and then so many other aspects of fitness too. You need endurance, you need a bit of strength, you need mobility, you need flexibility. It's like yoga strength training. It's incredible. That is my new obsession. You're going to see a lot more of that. I might just do like a full days of like jiu-jitsu and like what I eat, how I train, where I train. That's because that's something that I'm like really passionate about now. I really find that in a day where I'm going 24/7 and I have so much on my mind, and I have like minor like anxiety about like worries, or just like minor worries of like events that are happening tomorrow and the day after, that hour inside there is just complete like mental escape. When I'm inside there, I'm not thinking about what I have to do, what orders there, what contracts I'm trying to get. It's just 1 hour of complete and utter focus on, you know, that martial art, on trying to, you know, better myself. So it is most definitely a form of self-improvement, and it definitely will help and play over into every other aspect of life. So yeah, that is it. I will keep you posted on that, but I'm gonna go home, eat, shower, and that would be today.
Woo! Yeah. Not gonna lie to y'all, I'm hyped. Yeah, we're about to graduate college soon, and it's time to get lit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. See that? That's from jiu-jitsu. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap up the video here. It's like, I feel like this video has just been dragged on from me in the car, and that's probably what it has been. But videos are gonna be much more regular now. I mean, this is the first time I started YouTube. I was looking a while ago. I started YouTube when I was in 2nd year in college. So that's about 2 years ago, and like, I never was in the scenario where I could do it kind of full time. I was always in college. I was always occupied by something else. Whereas now is the first time ever where I'm able to give it 100%. Now, obviously, I'm starting a business, but this is so much part of the business. This is like all of this, between this camera, between my phone, between like social media and everything, is kind of the reason the business started and the business grew the way it did, and kind of where we are today. Talk is for a big business, and we're not. We are a small startup, but getting from point A to where we are now happened because of this. So, you know, it all matters. And this is the first time in 2 years, first time ever I've been able to give more time and effort to YouTube. So I really do plan on making a bigger effort with these videos, with these vlogs, with the regular updates, and you know, making a proper stab at it. So I want there to be like a theme for each video. I don't want it to be just monotonous. This is what I do, this is how I eat, this is how I train, this is what I did today. I want there to be purpose. I want people to watch my video, take something away from it. And it oftentimes, yes, it's going to be food orientated, and food and nutrition is my thing. And you know, obviously that's going to be something that you're always going to take away, but it very often is something got to do with business. It may be like self-improvement, mindset. It's something that, like, these are all things that I'm passionate about. I try and do what I love to do, and I think in doing that, like, you have to be motivated. You have to have some sort of self-belief. You have to, I don't know, you kind of have to trust the process, because oftentimes it doesn't go the way you plan on it going, and you know, you have to pivot more times than you would expect. And so I didn't show it in this vlog, but during the week I was in Thomond Park. I got invited to an event. It was Sean Gallagher. This is his book. He is like an Irish entrepreneur, very famous because he was on Dragon's Den. It's like the Shark Tank, the US version, or the US Shark Tank is the Irish version. It's called Dragon's Den. He's like a serial entrepreneur, has invested in like several startups, and I met him last year at the GACA Awards. I have a video on his channel of that. He was the head judge when I was the finalist in the Global Student Entrepreneur of the Year Awards. When I met him there, he was like so sound, such a humble, nice guy, and he wrote a book, and I was invited to the book launch, and he gave a fantastic speech, and Vicky O'Toole, the managing director of JJ O'Toole in Limerick, gave a speech as well, both fantastic. But one of the main like points of the night was, and this is so important, I mean, the people you surround yourselves with are crucial, are just like one of the most important things you can do for your own self-development, is surround yourselves with people that you want to, oh, shut up Rusty. There's a famous saying that you are the product of the 5 people that you spend most time with. It is crucial that you choose and you decide, like, who am I spending most time with? Are those people having negative impacts on my life? Are they improving my life? And I'm very lucky at this stage that I can say that The people that I spend with my circle, it is tight, but the people that I have in it, I really do appreciate them. You know, I have the utmost respect for them, and they improve me, they improve my life, they improve everything that I do, you know, so much. That really is one big thing, is, you know, find people who motivate you, find people who benefit you, who challenge you, or people who challenge you, and just meet people who make you progress in life every single day. And I'm very lucky to have been introduced to people in the last year or the last 5 years that really have done that for me. That will be this vlog. Please leave it a thumbs up, because that really helps the video kind of get going for more people to see them. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.